We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
So 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
In now, Suzuki. To short, hit hard. And that'll get through into left. Back-to-back hits here to open our ball game tonight. And now this is bobbled in left.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Comes set with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Bouchard has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
That is it. The first baseman, number 9, Jamer Candelario.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Wisdom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. Jamison Taillon is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And that misses. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Nolan Jones will be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in, Nolan Jones. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. At the plate, Christopher Morrow, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Popped up. McMahon has a play. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Into the box, number 4. In the air to straightaway right. Bouchard is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 50, Taillon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Taillon. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sean Bouchard.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey now.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Austin.
Standing in, Austin wins. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, up there.
Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
And with that, there you
Number
get a look at
27.
what's happening in the race in the National League West. Stepping into the box, Suzuki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And it's fouled away. Suzuki is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
1-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Patrick Wisdom. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Up next to the Cubs.
So now to the plate, Miguel Amaya.
Amaya.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball one. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking ball outside. He lost him ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Left center, base hit. Amaya ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 4 and the Rockies nothing. Leading off the inning, Harold Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball well outside. Three and 0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes. The 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting in, the shortstop, number 14.
Digging in, Tovar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Taillon, Freeland.
So striding forward now, Kyle Freeland. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping up now, Christopher Morrow. First delivery to him on the way.
Back outside.
Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Standing in now, number 4, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled away. Four runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a move over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Cubs are down. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Soft liner to the left side. One away.
The first baseman, number 23.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bryant to the opposite field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Sean Bouchard, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rocks drop. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jamison Taillon. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
attack.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Now at the plate, Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Patrick Wisdom. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. McMahon, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch. And he got him. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in now, Austin Wins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hit hard down the left field line. but this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Line drive base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter, number 14.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. Got a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. And that's over. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home, fouled off. The next 3-2. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Brent Doyle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Brent Doyle.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Ground ball right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game.
Now batter.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
This is line to left, and this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Hal has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Nolan Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Center fielder on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. Connor Siebold takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Amaya. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. First pitch coming, here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Ball.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. And the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Candelario.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. He swings and lines it to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, number 5.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, number 4, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there. Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. from the stretch.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Ian Happ checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Ready with the 1-2. Oh, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. 2 runs have scored as he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Number 27.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Matt Koch trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate, Suzuki, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled away. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. but it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Rockies 4. Tyler Duffy will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Standing in, Sean Bouchard. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
In now, Ryan McMahon. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Digging in once again, Austin wins. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Little enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Little.
Into the box, Harold Castro. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hap will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Tovar. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Lays off 2 and 2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Rockies. Brent Suter is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Amaya. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The bat.
Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch home. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. McMahon takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Christopher Morrow. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the first pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's ball
2-0 now.
2-0.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
No hits to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Nico Horner will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Nico Horner.
This is popped up. Tovar over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Cubs lead it 12-5. Michael Rooker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
59, Michael Rooker.
Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Rooker has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Another 2-2 offering.
We got 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Nolan Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat from the stretch. The 0-1. Grounded to first. One there. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
He's set, now the pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Rockies strand 1. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Happ, no career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now. Suzuki. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good in this one.
Daniel Bard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. From the stretch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready with the 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So in now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
I got the count. 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The bat, number 7, Dansby.
Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Two down, runners at first and second. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Number 36 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Ryan McMahon.
That evens it up, 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. To third, reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin wins. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here it comes. Soft grounder left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Harold Castro.
At the plate, Harold Castro. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Lawrence will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alan Trejo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's set, and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Blackman. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 5.
Ready to take his hacks again, Christopher Morrow, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope,
and here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter.
Digging in, number 4. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One and one, here it comes. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Now at the plate, Tovar starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's a high pop-up. Candelario is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman.
So stepping in, Alan Trejo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Alan Trejo becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Chris Bryant stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 is taken for a strike right down the middle. 2 out with the man at first. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Cubbies scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Jamison Taillon earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.